Eat this to heal yourself. Using food as medicine to reduce depression and heal the body. I'm on a mission to help midlifers, retirees, empty nesters, and everyone who wants to springboard themselves from sad and depressed to radiantly, passionately fulfilled within 30 days. Take where you are now and springboard, catapult your love and radiance in and out of life thoroughly to make massive leaps, accomplishments, and soaring breakthroughs in and out of your life and your world. Even if you hate your job, in a negative relationship, have low self-esteem, self-doubt, are depressed, and fear change in the next years ahead in your life. So if you're ready to springboard and soar, join me down below in the Cliff Diver's Edge. Have you ever felt trapped in a cycle of sadness and depression, unable to break free? Have you longed for a life filled with joy and energy and purpose? The Cliff Diver's Edge is a transformative journey that can help you achieve just that. This 30-day program, inspired by my daring feats as a cliff diver, is designed to springboard you from the depths of despair to the heights of happiness. So it's essential to understand the profound connection between food and mood, right? Food and mood, right? So as we cover all these subjects today, we're going to talk about breakfast, lunch, foods, midday, and things like that. So it's very essential to correlate what we eat, and then just a little bit later, 15 minutes later, 30 minutes later, 1 hour later, how we feel, how our mood is, right? Our diet plays a significant role in regulating our emotions and our energy levels. Now, certain foods can contribute to the feelings of sadness and depression, while others can boost our mood and enhance our overall well-being. I'm working with a few top nutritionists. I'm so super excited and creating a mastermind around peak performance, cliff diving, diet, and exercising. So it's all three categories. And I'm just so blessed in a world of abundance and people and knowledge and information. So all three, right? Peak performance, everything we have on diet and nutrition, and then also on the fitness level of exercising. So it's almost like cliff diving from 93 feet above the water on steroids. So I want to put this podcast together for everyone here at the Cliff Diver's Edge. Foods that can contribute to sadness and depression. We're going to start right there, right? The foods that cause our moods to go down, right? Maybe we eat something for breakfast and then on the road to work, on the drive to work, right, we're down. So we're going to start with processed foods, foods to avoid. They are the unhealthy fats, the added sugars, the potassium, the greased foods, the fried foods, the French fries, the burgers, the chicken. Frozen processed foods can disrupt hormonal balance and lead to inflammation of both, which can negatively impact your mood and behavior. And then we're moving on to refined carbohydrates. Now we talk about carbohydrates mostly, if we categorize them, they're the whites, the white breads, the pastas, the white rices, and the sugary snacks. And these can cause rapid blood sugar spikes and subsequently crashes as well, leaving you feel irritable and fatigued. And my co-hosts say it's very, very easy, really. Lay off the whites and magic will happen. The pastas, the noodles, the rices, the breads, the doughs, or anything that's made out of flour and dough, right? Lay off those and the magic will happen. The next one to avoid is excess caffeine. So while moderate caffeine consumption can be beneficial, a lot of studies say caffeine is good because it gives you that little dopamine, that little heightened energy to focus, right? Or to get moving for energy and stuff. But excess intake can lead to anxiety, irritability, and sleep disturbances. And it could also lead to higher stress levels and what they call uncontrolled distractions, meaning we're heightened a little bit with coffee and the caffeine, and we're a little bit more like ADHD. Examples of artificial sweeteners are aspartame, sucralose, and saccharin. Hopefully I pronounced those correctly. You should quit sitting on the fence, basking in your fear and procrastination of what ifs, someday I'll, but I, how can I, and tomorrows. Whoever decided it's a good idea to settle for less than your highest self? When did it become okay to go to sleep miserable or go to a job you hate and not design a blueprint for your extraordinary living? But how do you actually go from depressed, unhappy to joyously, radiantly happy in 30 days? I want to break it down for you and give you access to my Soar Beyond Your Limits from blurred to crystal clear in 3 simple steps. Step number 1, walking the path. The river of life drags you along, and without your goals and clear vision, you'll end up over the falls, wondering where did your life go? You are worth the work. Make it a top priority to do 2 to 3 things you love every single day. No exceptions. Singing, quilting, reading, yard work, playing piano, woodworking, hiking. Step number 2, your sticky feet. Your radiance is what you're longing for. But fear, worry, procrastination, fogginess, and your sticky feet hold you back. You're not alone. Millions of people feel trapped, paralyzed by uncertainty, fear, worry, depression. Not for long. I'll have you bouncing on your own momentum of your discipline and habits in no time. Step number 3, pierce the foggy mist. When one challenges their own beliefs and eliminates fears, hurts, and distractions, the world opens up. And it opens up your platform to dive from and shine with purpose. So I'm here to break you out of that long-running episode, whether it's a small step towards a massive goal or a breathtaking dive into the unknown. So if you're looking to soar into your passion and purpose within 30 days, you are worth the work to dive in below and soar. We'll see you inside. Now moving on to foods that can boost your mood and energy. If you like this video so far, especially these quick videos, the midnight cliff, right? Comment below. Please comment, like, and subscribe down below. It helps the community out if there's some foods that you really hit over the years that you got rid of in your diet and your nutrition for you, your family, your significant other, and you now avoid. For me, it was like pastas and spaghettis because the like tomatoes. Usually after spaghetti and pasta, I feel bloated and my stomach hurts, and it's like I got rid of it years ago. So the first thing we're going to be talking about right now on the foods that boost your energy are the omega-3 fatty acids found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines. Omega-3s are essential for brain health and mood regulation. And then we move on to whole grains rich in fiber, complex carbohydrates, whole grains, which provide sustained energy and help stabilize blood sugar levels. Fruits and vegetables packed with vitamins and minerals and antioxidants. Fruits and vegetables support overall health and well-being. They always say for diet and nutrition, if you're doing protein, fish, chicken, steak, instead of the breads, the toast, the garlic breads, the noodles, the rices, all you got to do is put in your veggies, right? Your onions, your tomatoes, your peppers, your mushrooms, your greens, your broccolis, your cauliflowers. All you got to do is add that. And you'll see a significant change. Probiotics found in yogurt, kefir, and fermented foods. Probiotics can support gut health, which has been linked to mental health. A very, very good one. I know some of my friends and family members that do the intermittent fasting, just like myself. And what they'll do is they'll just do a little probiotic or a yogurt in the morning. It's just 1 teaspoon or tablespoon. As far as just the regulating the gut in the morning. So moving on to blueberries, these antioxidant-rich berries have been shown to improve cognitive functions and increase mood. Everyone talks about blueberries for feeling good and a little snack. Now, the next one I'm going to go on and talk about is one that I turned to years ago. Instead of grabbing a protein drink or a protein shake late at night, especially after my workouts, I went to this little quick hack, and it's called watermelon. Very low on calories. It's very nutritional. It's packed with vitamins and minerals and antioxidants. So I just take just little bites of watermelon. little scoops of watermelon. It helps hydrate the body and boost mood. So what a difference watermelon made for me over the years. Just that light snack. It's refreshing. Right before I go to bed, I'm not full. I don't wake up with a headache and things like that. So watermelon, such a great go-to for late night packed with vitamins. Moving on, we're going to be talking about the powerful impact of avocados. Avocados are such a good source of healthy fats, fiber, and potassium. Avocados can regulate blood sugar levels and provide sustained energy. Years ago, I used to run track and field, and I did long-distance marathons, 20 miles, 30 miles. I think my longest was 40-something miles. But it was back then when the research with all the people from Africa and Kenya were running, and they were just chewing on avocados. And a lot of the American runners, and I think the England runners, what's going on? How are they running so well, and why aren't they like using carbohydrates? Why aren't they eating breads and sugars and things like that to fuel up their body? But they were fueled up on this fat, and such a great turnaround for the world of energy of avocados. So if you haven't tried indulging in avocados, give it a shot. These nutritionists say the top vitamins to boost your mood and mindset are: number one, zinc. Many people struggle to maintain adequate zinc levels. This can lead to mood decreases. Zinc has been called the antidepressant vitamin. New studies have shown that zinc levels are directly correlated to depression levels. Moving on, vitamin D. Get around more sunlight. Vitamin D keeps your immune system strong and can help regulate insulin levels. It keeps your energy levels up and enhances your mood. Now we're going to talk a little bit about Bs and B12s. The more carbs you eat, the more vitamin Bs and B12s you need. Like high carb diets need like B1 and B12s to replace being stressed and fatigued. And finally, we're going to be moving on to green tea, not regular tea, not chamomile tea, not like black tea. Find yourself some real good natural green tea, somewhere that's like not on like Amazon. Drink green tea reduces depression by, some studies say 20%. Some people even say like it's even more. It's like 25%. Green tea, it's unfermented. So I think that's overall the whole concept of green tea. It's unfermented, so it's quite different from like the chamomile teas and the other like teas you see at your supermarket. So it's unfermented. It's considered a pre-adaptive, so it helps you adapt and deal with stress better. And there's a thing in there called, and I hope I pronounce this correct, L-theanine. L-theanine? This amino acid improves sleep and neurogenesis, and it helps you reduce cortisol. So according to the Endocrine Society, high levels of cortisol can contribute to the development of chronic diseases like Cushing's syndrome. Now, Cushing's syndrome is a condition that causes weight gain, high blood pressure, and low mood swings, and low levels of, what do they call it, optimism, where you don't feel like you want to do anything all day. Now, when our cortisol is high, one might experience like fatigue, inability, headaches, anxiety, depression, low libido, weight gain, and things like that. So studies show that drinking just 1 cup of green tea a day provides reliable evidence that L-theanine in green tea have a clear beneficial effect on sustained attention, memory, and suppression of like distractions. So you're less all over the place and distracted and ADHD. Moreover, L-theanine was found to lead to relaxation and sort of reduce that like arousal state. I decided to offer you a free gift, absolutely free. Now, I tell you all the time about how to springboard yourself from unhappy to radiantly happy in 30 days. But how am I going to tell you all about this and not provide the resources for you? There's so many questions people have online about how do I become more happy? What is my purpose and mission? What do I have to do to get out of this rut? How come I'm so unclear and unmotivated? What if I try something new and fail? When is life going to turn around for me? Why do I feel miserable all the time? Who can I reach out to that'll listen and help? Should I quit my job? Why am I such a failure? I don't feel happy in my relationship. Where did my happiness and passion go? Why do I let fear and procrastination control my life? How come I doubt myself and my limitations? Why do I have no energy and no time? The kids are out of the house, so I just retired. Now what? I hate my job or my partner, but I'm comfortable. How come my relationship is so mediocre and boring? Why do I have no friends? I hate the way I look. Where should I go to find a peak performance success coach? You see what I'm saying? So I decided to create a free training and give it to you absolutely free that you can utilize so you can learn how to soar beyond your limits and go from blurred to crystal clear to take one step towards having a reason, finding and doing what you love, waking up with that zest and a reason, and radiating to the world with your light. And how cool is this? To ultimately give back, shine, and level up the family, friends, and community around you. If you're ready to springboard and soar into the cliff diver's edge, click the link below. My gift to you. Okay, now the must-have, and none of this works unless you get your body and mind moving, sweating, lifting, resisting, strengthening. The above effects aren't going to give you results eating ice cream, binge watching your Netflix reruns after work all day, Saturday and Sundays, on and on and on. So what we got to do is we got to get the body moving, right? Aerobic exercise, running, biking, CrossFit, kickboxing, spinning, something that our bodies are just sweating, and you're setting goals and physically challenging yourself. In a study with 156 adults who all had depressive disorder, a HIIT training exercise was instilled. High intensity interval training, so sweating, going all out, sweating, being out of breath. Resistance training, so lifting things that are heavy, squatting, lunging, bicep curls, shoulder presses, followed by 2 or 3 minutes of rest or water. Repeat, do it again, repeat, do it again. So within 4 months of this HIIT training, the results were statistically better and exceeded those of the prescription drug of Zoloft. And it's a prescription drug, right? It's something's prescribed. Who knows what's in Zoloft and the chemical effects of it, but this is so much better. Then it even gets better, everyone, so listen up. And then 3 months later, another 30% of that group, of the 156 people that were in the group, 30% of that group showed no signs of depression. What we're eating, what boosts your moods, trying to lay off all the other foods that bring us down and get us, our bodies, low in states, followed by some of those vitamins we were talking about, the vitamins and nutrients, and then the green teas, but then this, followed by a HIIT training. We'll get you out of those slumps of those down moods, those depression moods, the hating life moods, and getting you motivated and energized in life. So stay tuned for more of this, like Cliff Diver's Edge, a 30-day transformative. I'll be putting together like a mastermind, the Cliff Diver's Edge comprehensive program that combines dietary changes, exercise, and all the mindfulness practices here at the Cliff Diver's Edge. Peak performance, mindset, setting goals, getting through procrastination, things like that. And also built into it a fitness exercise program, and along with that, social support to help you overcome like sadness and depression. Springboarding into your own ikigai and your passion, your zestfulness, day in and day out, night in and night out. Now get out on your fearful perch and soar.